We begin with that exclusive video. A dramatic update to the story we first brought you earlier today is breaking news.
Yeah, two chimpanzees escaped from a private home in a Northwest Valley neighborhood, led police to shoot and kill one of them. The other chimp was tranquilized and brought back to the same home. That's the one you just saw in the video going after a photographer. News 3's Paul Matadine joins us live from that neighborhood. It's out near Ann and Jones with a closer look at all that's happened today. And Paul, you talked with the caretakers of these animals, and even they say police did the right thing today.
That's right, Jim. And bottom line here, chimps can be dangerous. And right here in this neighborhood, when I spoke to them, we certainly saw an example of what they said.
Oh my God. You are looking at exclusive video you'll see only on News 3. Our camera is capturing the same chimp, CJ, who officers tranquilized and returned after it got loose earlier in the day. This time, the chimp grabbed and held on to an Inside Edition photographer. This taking place while we both talked with one of its caretakers. She was telling us that animals kept in captivity are dangerous.
They're cute. I can get her to do some tricks for you if you want, but she'll rip your face off just as soon as she can.
Oh my gosh.
Strangers, just understand one thing, please. With chimpanzees, strangers are enemies.
And there's more dramatic video, this time from a News 3 viewer's cell phone, as Metro officers shot and killed CJ's cage mate, Buddy.
No!
Officers, fearing both creatures on the loose, posed a public danger. Another caretaker who was there when this all went down described for us the raw emotion he had to endure.
So I heard bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
You witnessed that. What went through your heart when you saw that?
Well, at that point, you know, I knew it was over. I just wasn't even thinking. I was just like, I was already bracing for it.
Lee Watkinson, who also took care of the two chimps, showed us how he believed the two got loose.
This is like an example of the strength these animals have.
Yeah, it's a really heavy door, so they pulled this off and this loose.
Timmy DeRosa gave us this demonstration.
You're a strong guy, right? Could you please go in there? I am going to shut the door.
Okay.
No, just, this was locked.
Right.
Okay, this had a lock on it.
Right.
Can you get out?
It's pretty solid.
So when they were building this cage, I said do not spare one single bit.
Yeah.
Because I would never be able to sleep if I thought I killed my chimp.
Yet, on this traumatic day, one lost its life. DeRosa says this was a tragic and freak incident. The lesson that population control of exotic animals needs to be something we do not ignore.
There has to be a law that people stop breeding dangerous animals in captivity. Once they're bred, once they're sold, once they get older, then people have to save them. This isn't what we want to do our whole life. We want this problem to be solved.
Well, some impacting words right there. Those caretakers told me tonight that they actually stepped in about 6 years ago when the owners of these chimps were not able to take care of them themselves. Since that time, they told me that they've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars both to take care of these chimps, but also to keep them secure from other people around them. Reporting live, I'm Paul Matadine. Jim, back to you.
So, Paul, maybe I missed it. Is that what that operation is all about out there? A sanctuary of sorts for animals that can't be cared for somewhere else or who are getting older?
Jim, it's only for those two specific chimps. In fact, I asked them if they made money or anything like that. They told me that a 501c3 has been set up simply to take care of those two chimps because 6 years ago there were not really any options to give them a home at a refuge or anything else like that. Back to you.
Okay, so a nonprofit just to take care of those two that got loose today. Paul, thank you for that.
Precisely.
And this is not the first high-profile chimp attack that's happened in recent memory. You remember back in February of 2009, the other side of the country, a Connecticut woman was severely disfigured when a chimpanzee ripped off her face, just like we heard the woman in Paul's story talking about they are capable of doing. Officers had to shoot and kill that one, too. The woman who was attacked, Charla Nash, has sued the state of Connecticut for $150 million, saying officials ignored repeated warnings that the primate was dangerous. The state attorney general argues the chimp's owner is to blame.